Previously on Gentleman Rated. The prince's desire to keep a low profile and maintain an unstated appearance has been coined by some as stealth wealth. Greetings ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel, Gentleman Rated, channel of style and substance with a sprinkle of satire, coming to you live from London, the capital city of classic menswear. In today's episode, I'm going to be breaking down the concept of stealth wealth, explaining exactly how King Charles III, formerly known as the Prince of Wales, applies this principle to his personal wardrobe. Popular culture and social media often perpetuate the false idea that high-end luxury fashion is highly visible and accessible to anybody who has the money. Often, influencers and those who indulge in the latest fashion trends have a point to prove, and so drench themselves in bold patterns, bright colours and big designer logos. Many in elite circles consider this practice to be in poor taste, and so separate themselves with a more sophisticated and elevated approach to style, which often goes unnoticed. The belief is that those who truly have money and influence have no need or desire to flaunt their wealth, hence the saying, money talks, wealth whispers. Stealth wealth or quiet luxury in the context of fashion and style refers to a superior form of dressing in which the wearer may consciously or unconsciously distance themselves from the mainstream ideals of high fashion and pursue a very exclusive, highly expensive, yet very discreet luxury aesthetic. Stealth wealth rejects the notion of hoarding the latest trending designer products and instead adopts a more subtle, conservative and minimalist attitude with greater emphasis placed on the history and reputation of the brand, the methods of construction and the quality of fabrics and materials used. These high quality and luxury pieces do not come with branding or big identifiable logos and are able to be worn under the radar and in some cases hidden in plain sight. For example, Facebook or Metaverse CEO Mark Zuckerberg is frequently pictured in a plain grey t-shirt. On the surface, these t-shirts look to be unremarkable, but in reality, they are made by a luxury Italian brand Brunello Cucinelli, dubbed by many as the King of Cashmere. Brunello Cucinelli is known for its use of high quality, soft and rich fabrics, and its ridiculously expensive prices. A linen and cotton blend t-shirt typically sells for around £600. Due to the extremely high quality of its fabrics and higher production costs, these luxury items usually go on sale at higher price points and are sold in very limited numbers at specific locations. They are therefore unattainable to most people. King Charles III is a perfect example of where low-key elegance meets exquisite taste and exclusivity. The king is known to be very particular about the manner in which his personal items are arranged, and this high level of attention to detail extends into his personal wardrobe. Here are 4 areas of the king's wardrobe in which he practices the subtle art of stealth wealth. As of recent, the king has been frequently spotted wearing his single-breasted notch lapel suits, as opposed to his trademark 6x2 double-breasted suits, frequently worn during his tenure as the Prince of Wales. Despite these suits being several decades old, they still maintain some sort of shape and form, a testament to the high quality of construction and craftsmanship. These suits appear to be very loose-hanging with a soft natural shoulder line. Probably the king's most celebrated and patronised tailoring house is that of Anderson & Shepherd. This famous tailoring house has served celebrities both past and present and is responsible for the iconic silhouette and famous house style known as the drape cut. The drape cut has a very subtle yet distinctive silhouette, one that can only be recognised by the most ardent sartorial enthusiasts. For his 70th birthday, King Charles was gifted a camel overcoat made by veteran Savile Row tailor Stephen Hitchcock. Stephen Hitchcock started his career at the age of 16 as a coatmaker for Anderson & Shepherd and was responsible for making some of the king's other overcoats, including this double-breasted polo coat made in 2001. What makes these 2 particular coats special is the fact that they are made from a very rare and expensive type of wool known as vicuña. Vicuña wool is one of the most coveted and rarest luxury materials in the world. It typically costs between $399 and $600 per kilo, compared to cashmere, which sells at around $80 per kilo. Total cost of the finished overcoat was said to be around £50,000. Galliano and Girling are the first shoe manufacturer to be situated on London's famous Savile Row. They have the newest shoemaking facility in the country, based in Kettering, Northamptonshire. Historically speaking, Northamptonshire is considered to be the home of the British shoemaking industry, with factories from other notable brands such as Trickers, Crockett & Jones and Edward Green also located in this particular area. On the tour of the factory facility in 2019, the then Prince of Wales was gifted with a 101 pair of luxury shoes. These shoes were a modified version of their famous St James II model with a rounded last, replacing their standard elongated chiselled last. By far the most impressive feature of the shoe was the personalised Prince of Wales motif or ensign incorporated into the toe medallion. The king is no stranger to rare and exclusive footwear and has received his shoes in the past made from antique leather found in the shipwreckage located within his Duchy of Cornwall estate. In 1987, George Cleverley, who at the time was consulting at the Piccadilly arcade-based retailer New in Lingwood, had commissioned a pair of shoes made from Russian reindeer hide dating back to 1786. These shoes were spotted on the then Prince of Wales more than 30 years later in 2019, during his 12-day tour of the Caribbean. Apart from his signet ring, which he is said to always wear, the king has an affinity for luxury watches. His collection includes models from Cartier, Patek Philippe, Breguet and Hamilton. To date, his most noticeable watch is that of his 8-carat gold automatic Parmigiani Fleurier Toric chronograph watch, thought to have been purchased sometime during the early 2000s. The brand, launched in 1996, is a rare independent manufacturer with an outstanding reputation for extreme detail and high-quality construction. Despite the company being relatively unknown to the masses, the king has taken a liking to this particular model and often wears this watch on special occasions.